Oh shit, move. Yo, what's going on, bro?
Hey, brother.
You good?
I've got something for you to look at.
You've got something for me to look at? What is it?
I won't tell you what it is.
You won't tell me, huh?
Just come by, see it for yourself.
Alright, okay, I'll come by. Now, as much as I really don't want to mention their name, they're one brand that does not need any more publicity. They've been talked about it enough, but we still keep hearing the word Richard Mille.
I made a whole meal off a dribble. Bought a Richard Mille $250,000. Richard Mille, no time to explain.
Richard Mille RM 69.
The Richard Mille skull.
Yeah, so this the big boy, you know what I mean? 240,000, 250,000. I think it went up, you know.
The one that I've not seen a good hands review about is the RM7201, at least not in English.
Pour la boutique Richard Mille, la RM7201.
They're expensive toys and they're climbing to be one of the world's hottest watch brands, and the RM7201 in titanium is no exception. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? It is your boy Rida. So a little while ago I did this $1 million video.
100 million.
It was a $100 million video, right? Yeah. I can't really complain. It was a little over 500,000 views, but oh boy, the amount of bashing on Richard Mille as a brand, it was just ridiculous. I mean, people were saying they were ugly,
not worth it, it's a bubble.
And my response to that was really very simple. If it's a bubble, what will it take for it to burst? I mean, I wasn't the only one who said that too.
What needs to happen that it pops?
And if you really thought that it's just a short, good hype run for Richard Mille, I've got news for you. So there's not a single watch brand that has become more of an exclusivity token than Richard Mille. Everything in their catalog is exclusive, everything is a short production run and then discontinued, and when they actually get discontinued, the prices just quadruple, like instantaneously, literally on the same minute they're discontinued. They go up, and then it's just impossible. That's it. That's Richard Mille. Discontinued, out of the catalog, and then skyrocket.
But hype aside, Richard Mille did overturn expectations with their technical accomplishment that can really be hard to see behind the powerful spell cast, of course, undeniably by the enormous cost of their watches.
That is the truth. I mean, the word entry level or affordable is completely irrelevant when it comes to Richard Mille watches.
So let's get the specs and price out of the way for this 72 in titanium. It's $188,000 at retail. Aftermarket as of today is $430,000. Comes in two variations, rose gold, and this is the titanium one we're talking about today. In a lot of respects, the 72 is a classic Richard Mille in terms of design. We see the signature Tenue shaped case with its prominent bezel screws in a 5-suppline design, which evens out the visual symmetry that would not be possible without, of course, the slotted screws. The case measures 38.40 by 47.34 by 11.68 mm, which is a very elaborate case construction for Richard Mille watches. The movement is mounted on shock blocks, which is the interface between the case and movement you see in almost all RMs. It is also self-winding with dimensions of 29.10 mm by 31.25 mm with a power reserve that goes up to 50 hours. But then again, you know, you don't really buy this watch for the power reserve.
This is of course not the first flyback chronograph from Richard Mille.
We've seen flyback chronographs on the RM11s, the Roberto Mancinis, and a few more that were introduced since 2011.
So there is really nothing special there, but let me tell you why the 7201 is different.
The chronograph, as any other chronograph, is operated via the pushers on the side. The lower pusher activates just like any other chronograph, but what's special about this one specifically is that it actually lets it run until it's released, so it won't stop until you let go.
So unlike other chronograph where you press to stop and press to start, this is a hold through 2 cycles. So you keep holding it, it does the full cycle, and then you let go, and that's when it stops.
This is of course possible because of the dual clutch mechanism that is inside this RM7201. On the Vacheron chronos, you get a lateral clutch, the vertical clutch on the Rolex Daytona, and the tilting pinion system most commonly found in ETAs. This Richard Mille uses 2 separate driving systems, basically 2 separate tilting pinions for the chronograph seconds and minutes.
The other thing that brands, of course, are always proud to say is that their movements are developed fully in-house. But Richard Mille didn't really care. They put it up in our face. They didn't really care. They told us that this movement is not all made in-house. They've sourced actually components for the movement from external resources with manufacturing capabilities.
Yes, indeed, Richard Mille has sourced different parts of this movement from partners with manufacturing capacity to meet the required performance and aesthetic standards that are meant for this 7201.
And it's still 188K retail, and of course that's the starting point because we're talking about the titanium case here. We didn't even get to the black
or white ceramic or pink gold case with a matching crown and pusher that of course will tier up the prices up again depending on which reference, which model are you referring to. But who wants to know?
Who actually wants to know? Who wants to know the price of the ceramic if the titanium is $188,000? I mean, that is just, I don't even know why I'm doing this video, to be honest. I mean, this is ridiculous. Can you actually believe that this is $188,000 for a titanium case watch on rubber strap? C'est fou?
Ouais, c'est faux.
This RM7201 is indisputably a unique combination of technical watchmaking, the time and level of craftsmanship that had gone into it, and the case technology.
So that is it, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on this RM7201, this astronomical figure of a price? Let me know your thoughts on Richard Mille pricing. If it's a bubble, what will it take for it to burst? Like, honestly, we keep saying this, we keep hearing that it's a bubble, it is going to eventually die. What will it take for it, in your opinion, to completely vanish and disappear? Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.